Our good friend Lori Taylor is here with Produce Moms in the kitchen today, doing some apples and pears and bacon.
Oh my.
I mean, listen, the moment I walked into the studio, I could smell the bacon, and I knew it was going to be a good day.
It is going to be a good day. I think Mr. Drew
Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here. A few of our top headlines for today. Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley gives us a look at the growth of the city. Plus, the Madison County Sheriff's Office remembers Captain Sam Manley, and Salvation Army workers are needed in the area. We've got all the details on those stories, plus lots more news, local sports, and weather. That is all coming up here today, live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, the city of Berea has made significant gains in job creation and infrastructure development, but there's more to be done, according to Mayor Bruce Fraley. Fraley outlined the city's progress and priorities in his annual State of the City address held at the Russell Acton Folk Center Tuesday, a free public event hosted by the Berea Chamber of Commerce. That's according to Fraley. Berea is in an especially strong financial position, both in terms of its fiscal budget and its continuing efforts in growing municipal revenues through future job creations. At the end of 22-23 fiscal year, he says the city took in $2.5 million more than it spent, while adding to the $3.7 million rainy day fund and its $3.45 million capital sinking fund. The growth in city revenue is due to an increase in occupational license fees following the creation of more jobs in the Berea industry and growth of small businesses. Higher wages following the pandemic have also been a factor, said the mayor. Fraley credited his economic development team, which includes City Administrator Beverly and Business and Tourism Development Director Donna Angel, as well as the Council's Economic Development Committee and Economic Development Consultant Lucas Witt of MWM Consulting, LLC. Addressing other future priorities, Fraley said Berea Tourism will continue its strategy to create facilities that will attract visitors while also benefiting local residents. Examples include a proposed $1 million in park improvements using the American Recovery Plan Act, the ARPA funds, to build more ball fields and create new outdoor recreation facilities. The Silver Creek Bike Park, Berea's expanding network of walking trails and shared use paths, and the Chestnut Street Pavilion are funded by the Berea Tourism Commission. Attracting small conventions and events will also be a priority in the future, Fraley said, especially with the completion of the toll building renovation, which is expected after the first of the year. Lots of good stuff there for Berea. Well, Madison County officials are honoring Captain Samuel Manley, who passed away unexpectedly on December the 12th after he experienced a health emergency at a Richmond restaurant. Today, the Sheriff's Department talked about Manley, his life, his career, and the impact as a law enforcement professional. Manley served 36 years in law enforcement after retiring as assistant chief from the Richmond Police Department in 2005. He joined the Madison County Sheriff's Office for the remainder of his career. Manley also served as the U.S. Army Reserves for 26 years as a drill instructor with the 100th Division. He is remembered for his professionalism, his commitment to serving his community, and his unique personality.
17 sheriff's offices in the state that are accredited agencies. We were one of those. And the main reason that we are an accredited agency is because of Sam Manley. He spearheaded that here, and it's not an easy task to become an accredited agency. Captain Manley was a unique individual. He really didn't have a lot to say, to be honest with you, but when he did speak, people listened. And he earned that respect from not only the people that he works with here, but others across the state. he had a true servant's heart. He wanted to help others, and since his passing, we've received literally, many messages and phone calls from people, not only in the community, but outside here and with other agencies, telling us how he had helped them. And it's just great to hear those stories, but it makes you miss him even more.
Visitation will be next Monday evening, December the 18th, from 5 to 8 o'clock at the Church on the Rock. Funeral services will be held the next day, December 19th at noon at the same location. Burial will follow at the Madison County Memorial Gardens in Richmond. The Sheriff's Office will serve as an honor guard, and also as pallbearers. Manley was 71 years old. Well, the Richmond Salvation Army says they are in desperate need of volunteers to help those in need this holiday season. The staff says requests for assistance continue to come almost by the hour. Your time is often someone's food, water, heat, electricity, roof over their head, or even Christmas assistance. If you can volunteer to be a bell ringer this season, they ask you please sign in for the ringthebell.com. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news coming up here today, live at 5, including local weather, sports, and of course, lots more information coming up here just after these messages.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, artisan owner of Leeds Fine Jewelry. If you're looking for holiday gifts, we have faceted Kentucky earrings in silver and gold. We also have Kentucky agate red and black set in sterling rings starting at $179. Do you have broken items? We can get them fixed for you for Christmas. We're open on Mondays through Saturdays starting December 1st, 108 East Main Street in beautiful Richmond, Kentucky. Remember, we're locally owned and we're nationally known.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBONTV.com. We've got a beautiful day here in central Kentucky, mostly sunny skies out there, and we've got Todd in the Weather Center to give us a look at that forecast.
Thanks, Gwendolyn. Yeah, it was a nice, bright, sunshiny day and pretty quiet region-wide. Things will be changing up, though, as we slide into that latter part of the weekend. Areas of rain will be sliding through with a storm system that is going to be developing across the Gulf of Mexico. But today, again, lots of sunshine. That was the visible satellite loop from earlier today. As we head through the evening, we'll fall from the upper 30s at 7 p.m. and then into the upper 20s by early tomorrow morning. So a little bit on the chilly side as we start off our Friday, but a dry end of the week. Sunday will be the wetter day of the weekend, and on the backside of this developing storm system, there could be some snowflakes by Monday, so we're going to have to watch that. It doesn't look like a lot of snow here, but it will be raw and windy with some light snow falling potentially. Now, the end of the month here from December 21st to the 27th, it is looking warmer than average, not only locally, but across much of the nation. And during that same time period, we might see some drier weather, which is good news for any travelers that may be traveling for the upcoming holiday next week and beyond. So there's that storm system for tomorrow, but we are watching an area of low pressure developing here. This is going to be bringing up some heavy rainfall from the Gulf Coast and decent rainfall potential late weekend and early next week over eastern portions of the Commonwealth. So Saturday night, we'll see the rain moving in, and Sunday at 49 will be fairly soggy. Saturday is looking decent, but tonight into tomorrow, no weather worries. Still a pretty decent travel day region-wide. Be a little bit chilly tomorrow morning, Gwendolyn, as we wake up into the mid and upper 20s and lower 30s. We will warm up into the mid-50s with sunshine into the afternoon. Friday and Saturday, not looking bad region-wide. As we head into Saturday night, though, that rain starts to move on in. The winds will be picking up. Count on Sunday being kind of a soggy day. And as that storm system lifts northeast of us, we'll start to see some snow mixing in on Monday and much colder by Tuesday.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, this weekend is a special opportunity for your family pets and for you to get pictures with Santa. Then bring the kiddos and bring your pets to the Madison County Animal Shelter on US 25 and have some fun this Saturday. They ask that you please bring a donation of dry dog food or even kitty litter to get a picture with Santa. The event is going on from 11 to 2, and this is for a great cause. Again, that's Pets with Santa Pictures. That is this coming Saturday, and you can check out the post up on Facebook now. Well, public health officials in Jessamine County are taking proactive steps to address the challenges faced by individuals struggling with addiction during the holiday season. The Jessamine County Health Department has conducted training sessions on the use of Narcan and opioid overdose reversal medication with the aim of preventing overdose deaths. Shauna Onan, a representative of the Jessamine County Health Department, told our media partner, WLEX 18, the importance of raising awareness about Narcan, especially during family gatherings where individuals with substance use disorders may be present. The health department is distributing Narcan kits for free with the intention of saturating the community with this life-saving medication. Onan stressed the need to provide access to Narcan to as many people as possible, given the prevalence of drugs in the community. Community members in Jessamine County are encouraged to visit the Jessamine County Health Department to receive free Narcan kits and contribute to the collective efforts in preventing overdose deaths. Onan emphasized the importance of community solidarity in overcoming the challenges posed by addiction and promoting healing. Lexington police are searching for 26-year-old Mackenzie Anderson, who was identified by authorities on Wednesday as a most wanted person. Anderson reportedly has several outstanding warrants for arrest in multiple counties in Kentucky, including warrants for third-degree burglary in Fayette County and theft by unlawful taking in Madison County. Anderson has been described by police as 5 foot, 8 inches tall, 140 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. If you have information regarding the location of Mackenzie Anderson, you are asked to contact the Lexington Police Department. That phone number, 859-258-3600. If you want to leave an anonymous tip, you can contact the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers at 859-253-2020 or online at bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. And you can always use the P3 Tips app at P3TIPS newscast.com. Well, many of us travel New Circle Road in Lexington, and some big changes are coming thanks to the $22 million grant and federal funding to reconstruct New Circle Road we reported on earlier this week. Mayor Linda Gordon said the critical updates will reduce pedestrian incidents, improve lighting, improve neighborhood access, and create new shared use paths. The Safe Streets and Roads for All grant has provided Lexington with the northwest area of New Circle Road will see the most restructuring. Mayor Gordon's office said that this area had the highest number of fatal and serious injury crashes from 2015 to 2021. Nearly half of those involved were walking or bicycling. This is one of the largest federal grants in Lexington history, Gordon said. I went to Washington to talk with our congressional representatives and the Biden administration about our safety concerns with the stretch of road. They listened and were thrilled to have this funding. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson up next with the Sports Report.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow. Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Richmond has its very own TV station, WBON TV Channel 9, featuring 4 new TV channels of programming. Our primary station, 9.1, is available over the air with an antenna on all area cable systems, Roku, and our live player at WBONTV.com. You'll love the local sports and other local programming, including the only local newscast for the greater Richmond area, live at 5 daily. Find out more at WBONTV.com.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Micah Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Dawson Roll is in the studio to preview the big Southern versus Central girls basketball game tonight at the Eagles Nest in Berea. Here's Dawson.
Today and tomorrow.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Mushroom lovers, this one's for you. This is for the beef lovers too, the onion lovers, the Swiss cheese lovers. If you love all these things, then you're going to absolutely love our classic double mushroom onion melt. Try it now, only at A&W. Feel the heat at A&W with our delicious, cheesy, and spicy sriracha cheese curds. They're available for a limited time only, so come on in and try some today. Only at A&W.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
If it won't go down!
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 News Team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings. And log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to Live at 5. I'm sorry about that glitch going to sports. We're going to try that again. Here's Dawson Rule with a preview of the big Southern versus Central basketball game for tonight in Berea. Here's Dawson.
Today and tomorrow are big days in the Madison County sports world. This is because we have the girls and boys edition of the County Clash. Tonight begins that awesome game between Madison Southern and Madison Central, with the girls' games set to tip off tonight in a triple header, with the freshmen, JV, and varsity teams all playing one after the other. The matchup on the varsity level we know will be a great one, as in the last 6 matches, both teams have won 3 games. Both teams also feature star players. Now the varsity game will expected to be tipped around 7:30 tonight. So if you can't tune into the Sports Q's broadcast of the game, come out and support these teams in person down at Madison Southern High School in Berea. If you want to try and catch 2 games tonight, Berea's girls basketball team hosts a home game tonight at 6. The Lady Pirates welcome in a 2-1 Lee County team. The Lady Pirates are 3-3 and looking to get above 500 once again. For our boys basketball teams, Southern and Central will tip off tomorrow night, but the Eagles of Southern had one game last night in which they won easily. The Eagles beat Jeffersontown at home, 96-69. Jay Rose led the team in points again with 32, followed by Zach Hudson with 22. Southern has started off the season with a bang, sitting at 3-1, and they're preparing for their rivalry game with Madison Central. This game begins tomorrow night, 7:30, down at Madison Southern. In some collegiate local basketball news, an NKU women's player has been recently granted eligibility by the NCAA. Caitlin Costner, a transfer from The Ohio State University, is allowed to play in the next game, which is tomorrow night when the girls basketball team plays Tennessee State. She has 2 years of eligibility left with the team. The men's basketball team at Eastern has struggled so far in the non-conference, now sitting at a losing record, 4-5, after a 72-63 loss to Louisiana Lafayette on the road last night. The Kerns host a very good Northern Kentucky team on Sunday in a game which will most likely determine the trajectory of the non-conference portion of the season for this EKU team. So go out and support. Jonna Pisani, the successful EKU volleyball coach who led the team to a 21-9 record this season, was recently extended by the school through the 2026 season. Pisani just concluded her 5th with the Colonels as the head coach. She was chosen as the ASUN Coach of the Year after leading the Colonels to 21 wins, a 13-game win streak, the first national postseason tournament appearance for the team since 2004, the first top 3 conference finish since 2014, and a program record 7 straight shutout victories. Congratulations to Coach Pisani and the KU volleyball team. That's going to be all for sports coverage today. Thank you all for tuning in and have a blessed rest of your evening. This is Dawson Rule with Madison County's sports coverage.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports report. Going to be a great game tonight. Make sure that you check that right here. Well, an undercover investigation performed online led to the arrests of 3 men, 2 from Lexington and 1 from Lawrenceburg, and charged with exploitation of minors. The names of the men have been released as 21-year-old Wyatt Hines, 27-year-old Brian Roberts of Lexington, and 24-year-old Clayton Fields of Lawrenceburg. They are charged with persuading a minor to do an obscene performance. Hines and Roberts are additionally charged with distributing obscene material to minors. That is all of the information that we have on the case at this time. However, we will update you as more information becomes available. Well, the Lexington Fire Department responded to a structure fire that occurred at 10:30 a.m. at the 2400 block of Woodhill Drive in Lexington this Thursday morning. Major Derek Roberts responded to that fire, which has been put out. Started on the first floor as determined by the investigator. No injuries have been reported at this time, but the 3 people living in that house have been displaced as a result of the damage from that fire. Well, a Northern Kentucky Sheriff Terry Gray was arrested for alleged driving under the influence after being reported for a dispute with a school resource officer who detected the smell of alcohol on Gray. The incident took place on December the 13th, just after 2 p.m., as reported by the Kentucky State Police. The arrest citation reveals that school resource officer engaged in a disagreement with Gray, during which time the officer noticed the smell of alcohol. Video footage from the school allegedly showed Gray operating his marked police vehicle. The Kentucky State Police received a call from the school resource officer that prompted an investigation. Trooper Chris Johnson, who is a drug recognition expert, contacted Gray and has noted his extremely slurred and slow speech. Gray, who was reportedly traveling on Kentucky 165 toward Blue Lick State Park, admitted to having consumed vodka with his last drink around noon. Approximately 10 minutes later, Trooper Patrick Davis called Gray and also noticed his slurred speech. Gray mentioned he was near Kentontown Road in Mount Olivet. Upon arriving at the scene, Trooper Davis observed Gray standing. He was then arrested and transported to the detention facility. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you right back here tomorrow, live at 5.